Well, damn. I'll be damned. There's been a library up here the whole time? How long have you been up here, my man? Yeah. It'd be great if there was theoretically someone watching us right now, and if you had a mic, and maybe you unmuted it. In theory?
In theory, I've been up here
In,
for a few hundred years. I don't know what you mean about unmuting my mic. That's never
I
been done
don't,
before.
yeah, I did look, I noticed, like, if you notice that I'm like, I look weird, look, it's alright. I've got a little pixelitis, you've got mic muteitis. Everyone's sick up here in the castle lately. It's not really a big deal.
That's why we've been social distancing.
But hey, you've been up here very social distancing apparently for a while, a few hundred years. I'm gonna be real. I have never seen you before. It's strange that we lived in the same castle for hundreds of years together. But I am illiterate, so I wouldn't have come up here. Wouldn't have come up here anyways. So, yeah. Are we? Are we gonna address it? Are we gonna talk about the elephant in the room? So I was thinking about this coming up here. We came up the stairs, big spiral staircase coming up here to the library, obviously, because today is May 2nd, 2022. Great day. We were just downstairs. You just came in through the door. That's what's happening right now.
Just naturally.
Sure. And I was wondering, we were talking, and I didn't want to say anything, right off the bat, because we're progressive here. Look, in Whitevania, we're all, kind of freaks here. So I didn't want to say anything. But I did think it was a little strange. And again, call me out here if I'm being something phobic, but you got the gruff voice, sound like a linebacker, honestly. But then, how do I put this politely? You've got the big red sloppy milkers.
Oh. It's a little bit of a story, a long story, as it were.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I bet it is. And so the Onis, of course, you're from Japan, right? It's wild to see one of you in the heart of the empire, after after the subjugation of Japan and all.
Well, it's ancient history, quite literally, in fact, for me.
Oh, okay. Thank God, because I was at the Battle of Sapporo and not a great time, not a great time. No, fucked up shit we did. Sorry, effed up. S, friendly. We're friendly. We do friendly words here in the library. Anyway, that's it. Yeah. Let's get to it. All right. So you're here. You want to be the VTubers. You want to do the VTubings, right? You think you got what it takes?
We'll see, but I think so.
Well, I'm really glad you at least came forwards, because it's just you, it's just the doctor, and it's just me. Obviously, I just debuted. I'm looking forward to several few months of just solid streams every day,
Healthy
just
future.
Pumping out content. Nothing can get in my way. I know you're on the fence about it. Listen, why don't you take a little while to think about it. Talk it over with, I was gonna say, your family, yourself. Maybe is there a Mrs. or a Mr. Oni, Mrs. Oni? Look, I don't get you.
Don't you worry about it.
Take some time. Think about it. Pray about it. Meditate on it. I don't know. Progressive. We're progressive here. Take some time to think about it.
Okay.
Get back to me on it. All right. I'm gonna leave now.
You have a good one.
Yeah. See you. Bud.
Well, here we are. It's my debut. I'm a little nervous, so please bear with me here. Welcome. I would love to start. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up. Let me shuffle around some papers here, And I've prepared a few things. We've got a couple of people here. Hello to everybody. And let's see here. So, I will introduce myself. My name is Evie. I am, as we talked about a few months ago with Taylor and Oni, I am pretty old for most humans, but here in Widevania there's a wide slew of folks. So 400, a little over 400, going on 500 years. Time does pass. Time does pass. It is actually what it does. It's the only thing it does, quite literally. So, hey, look, dad jokes are better than puns. So, what can you do, right? So, birthday, June 24th, 6'5", quite, honestly, a little bit tall, but small for an Oni, and so, we'll do what we can. I have a nice red color here, as you can see. From there, that's kind of what we have. And I apologize if there is any background noise. It is going to have to be what it is. But thank you, everyone, for coming. Let me go ahead and let's jump into some lore here, because, it is what it is, But jumping into some lore here, we can kind of look at this here. I was born in Japan long ago, late 1400s. I was conscripted into an army. I ended up dying. And as we were saying, it is what it is. That does happen every once in a while, especially in war, as it were. But I'm not sure if it's fortunately, unfortunately, it happens. I was cut down. I died. And a spirit, Nobake, which is a shapeshifter, as it were, ended up shuffling my body into the current body that you see here in front of you, this red body. Honestly, a little bit of a shock. First of all, going from being a young, strapping, healthy lad to an ogre, a demon. Sometimes that happens. Anyways, large shock for myself. It took me quite a while to get used to my new body, as well as just being a monster in general. So, I stayed in hiding. I tried to get used to things, and from there, I eventually had heard of, in Europe, there was a town or a area that was a little bit more friendly to people of my type, as well as many other monsters. So I ended up doing a little bit of a journey across Eastern Asia, Western Asia, all the way to Europe, to a town, an oblast named Widevania in Romania. And that's where I am now. I did some volunteer work at a library. I ended up inheriting the library, which is where we are. And yeah. Let me go ahead, and I think I have one last slide here to get through to. Let me find it here. So many papers in the library. So, here we are. We have to go through it is a debut. We have to go through all the steps. So, I've prepared a few things. So, what you'll hear from me, I absolutely love cooking. It is one of my major passions. I love cooking. Obviously love eating as well. Good food. I'm a big animal guy. I love foxes. I love cats. Love lots of animals. I'm very into art. You'll probably hear about me talking about commissioning art a lot. I would say it's a hobby, but it's a very unhealthy but expensive hobby. But it is, it is something I enjoy. Also, just enjoy shit posting with the lads. And let's see here. I do play a few video games. Boomer, obviously very old. Played a lot of MMOs. My main ones are Black Desert Online as well as World of Warcraft. I've heard World of Warcraft has an expansion coming soon, so maybe we'll see some of that content. Obviously everyone's got to have at least one vice. So gacha games, Arknights is the one for me. I've been playing it since it came out. Absolutely adore it. As a boomer, I have to keep in touch with the youths of our generation, of course. So, we love Fortnite, gotta play Fortnite. And then as well, that's basically gacha. I've got to collect every skin that's possible. It's less RNG and more just throw money at people, but, what can you do? As well, I do like a lot of Souls-like games. I've played all the Souls games, the Elden Ring, as well as many indie Souls-like games as well. I'd love to get some of those in chat. I'm sure chat would love seeing me fail. So, that's always exciting. Let's see. Dislikes, hot weather, and honestly, maybe that's the background noise you hear. The library has horrible ventilation, so we've got some box fans keeping myself a little bit cooler, maybe preventing the books from spontaneously combusting because of how warm it is. Now, I did say I like animals. Absolutely hate insects. None of them are good. None of them are cute. We like cute things. Insects aren't cute. Arachnids are absolutely terrible. Exactly. As Taylor Ron says here in chat, mountains of Romania, notoriously hot. Of course, naturally. And we're so close to the ocean, it's muggy, there's nothing good, But I'm here for the people, not the locale. And then, of course, we hate ebooks. I am a librarian after all. Ebooks kind of ruining everything. The whole, just the widespreadness of the internet. I mean, that's why we're doing the VTubing thing in the first place, Everybody loves anime. I'm not even going to pretend like I don't. I mean, I'm not an ultra weeb, as some would say, but I have partaked in an anime or two. Some of my favorites, Sailor Moon, absolute peak aesthetic, living through it. It's just beautiful. Princess Jellyfish is kind of my dark horse. It's not one that everyone knows, that at least when I talk about it with people, but it's a dear, it's close to my heart. Spice and Wolf, classic story. Who doesn't love it? And then JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is probably my all-time favorite. It's just so wacky. It's zany. It's ridiculous. And I can't get enough of it. Looking forward to the third and hopefully final part of the most recent season, Stone Ocean. But Netflix decided to, split that up. Shaking my fist at them as we speak. That's... pretty much all I had prepared, and a little quick rundown of me for you. I'm not much of a speedrunner, but apparently that's what I'm doing here. Does anybody in chat have any questions? We've got a couple of people here. I'd love to answer anything here. Let's see. I don't have a cricket sound effect, so you'll just have to pretend that I'm playing those. Favorite JoJo arc? So, hot take here. Golden Wind. Absolute best. Best JoJo. Absolute best JoJo. Banger opening. Amazing theme. It's, for me, it's the best. I'd happily argue it all day. Do I like hot springs? So, hot springs are good. I do enjoy hot springs. I don't like hot weather, but chilling in hot water is pretty nice. Especially when it's like super cold out and you've got the contrast of your upper body in the cold, lower body in the hot. It's great. Let's see here. Well, realistically, what should I do now? Let's see here.
Well, that was a banger.